Everybody's thinking and wondering about Social Security, what will happen, how it applies to them, what kind of important or smart decisions they need to make. So our question for today's panel is, what should people be considering, or what are the factors to consider in making decisions about Social Security that are appropriate for them?
Right. Well, I'll take it to start out, David. I think the building of a framework of how Social Security does fit into your life is number one. You've got to have that framework. And the 4 factors that we talk about for our clients are: what is your age? What's the age of your spouse, if you have one? What is your cash flow in? What areas of income come in? What's your work history too? You know, how long you've been worked, where have you worked, what was your earnings? And then finally is, you know, your longevity of your family. How long do you live? Do you have longevity in your family? Did both parents die when they were in the 60s? That kind of thing, right? So those are the factors that we look at.
And then there's a decision, when do you take it? At what age do you take Social Security at? If you're a widow, you can start at age 60. Early retirements from 62. Depending on your income level, you may be able to take it then, but it's reduced. Full retirement age for most people is between 66 and 67, or you can wait till you're age 70. And a lot of the factors that Kimberly talked about come into play. If you wait till 70, you've missed some of those years of getting that benefit. So you have to look at when is the break even, right, and how likely do you think you are to ever reach that break even. It's right, usually in the early 80s. Yep. So there's a lot of different factors that come into play when you should take your Social Security or when you shouldn't.
Right, and what we find, which is interesting, when you look at the statistics of when people actually take Social Security, 90% of people take it on or before their full retirement age. Wow. 42% of men take at age 62, which is the earliest they can take, and 48% of women take at age 62. So I think there's this rush, and this is what I hear from clients, and I'm sure you guys hear the same, well, I've got to get mine before it goes bust, or, you know, they give us a haircut, and I feel like it's a fragile system that's not going to be there forever. Right. And one of the things I try to emphasize and to assuage their fears and concerns is that they've done some analysis in terms of how to balance it for the future, because it is going, you know, bankrupt, so to speak, and that if you just take the payroll tax and increase it from 2.6 percentage points, so from 12.4 to 15%, it will make it solvent for another 75 years. So 100% that closes the gap. And that doesn't include, for example, delaying the retirement age and, you know, increasing the caps as to what, you know, how much of our salaries have the FICA amounts assessed. So for most people, it makes sense to take it at least at full retirement age, unless, like Ellen and Kimberly were saying, you're not healthy. Yeah. And you have to take it early because you have no other means of income.